discussion, the trailer itself. My favorite was Guilty Gear.
Slayer.
Yep. The Slayer trailer was my favorite.
Because he was naked?
Only for a little bit.
He said only for a little bit.
He was like naked for like 3-4, maybe 30 frames.
He charged it up too.
My favorite trailer.
Oh, what was your least favorite?
Tekken, because it made me mad.
That's so funny. My favorite was...
I did like Superman. Sorry.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm just realizing I did like Superman. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Alright,
I liked probably Mufasa, just because of the discussion that we got to have. His dead parents always gonna be funny. Actually, you know what? Superman, because that kicked it off. Yeah, Superman's probably my favorite.
It was a throwback.
Yeah. Hell of a Boss probably is my least favorite tonight, but only because I'm not as invested in it. That's the only reason why. I thought the trailer was good.
Okay, I was saying my favorite trailer is
Superman.
That's so funny.
It would have to be Superman, and then and then my least favorite is Mufasa. You already know my least favorite is gonna be Mufasa.
Alright.
Yeah, she gonna full rage on Mufasa.
I want my Be Prepared song somewhere.
My
Be
favorite.
prepared to
I'm
suck.
gonna go towards the Akuma trailer for my favorite, and I would say Tekken 8 would be my least favorite.
Okay.
How come? Why was Tekken your least favorite?
I'm excited about the updates and things. I just kind of feel that Lydia should have been in the base roster, and her taking up a slot is tough. Like I'm cool with.
Yes.
I would have been cool if both Eddie and Lydia was in the main roster where we can add new into the DLC. But I know right now they're kind of leaning towards getting money out of this.
I think that now knowing that they added Eddie, and with the story portion to that, it feels justified and a little bit more justified knowing that they added more to the story with his character being also added to the roster. So, I'm kind of like if so they do the same thing with Lydia, and it's intentional because they're adding more story when she comes. Then I don't know.
Well, I know that you know something about Fallout because you're a resident expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are doing that now, aren't we?
I thought we were done.
I am so excited for this episode.
Okay, we're watching Fallout. Okay.
The Ghouls.
That's why I asked. I was like,
episode 4.
Yeah. And then hopefully it's season 1 because it has been pretty good. Last time on, we had the Ghoul take Lucy away, Maximus and his pretend to be new squire.
His pocket.
I was like, where did you pull that from? The couch?
Like I said, it's been one of these days.
He keeps candy in his pocket all the time.
That's weird.
There is a saying, you found a piece of candy in your pocket? Yes, I did.
Okay.
No.
No,
but it's okay.
Maximus now has the head, which was supposed to be going to Moldaver to be leverage for Lucy's father.
He gave me one. I just want people to know. I asked.
That whole bag.
He got a whole bag, and I want them to see that he gave me one gummy bear.
I was about to say it's hilarious
What, you
because
gonna
they can
try
see
and
how big the
Yeah.
bag is.
Yeah.
Look at him rationing that out.
Yeah, man, I actually haven't had gummies in a good while, so.
No, I'm just
You think he out there in the
in the
wasteland?
way.
Alright, so
Thank
that was the setup that we left off at. We're getting into, as Christoph said, season 1, episode 4 of the Ghouls. I'm gonna cue this intro.
Hold on. Before we do that,
Yes.
it's called The Ghouls, and then the description of the episode is called Death to Management.
Yes.
That's it. That's That's the shortest description of an episode I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We shall see what management's trying to do.
He's
Yeah.
about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna die.
How long is it?
Then it's in a few things, but yeah, they're in Amazon.
That is, I hate that.
Oh,
I
no.
hate that.
Why
I
does
hated
that-
that.
Why does that have to be the first thing we say?
I hated that.
Just gives me
I'm so
shivers.
glad they have not gone full Rad Roach for us.
Right.
That would have so disgusting. My name is Roger. Who's talking?
I think that was the song.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no
You
talking.
can't turn it up too much though.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's why we got the subtitles.
Ah, never mind.
Somebody is talking. Might be.
Yeah. Someone get him a chicken.
Mm.
And he was in a box.
Mhm.
So you couldn't have been taking it in the box unless he was.
No, they had the drip,
The
the,
drip
IV
going.
drip going down into the top. Yeah. And then she threw his bag into the axolotl.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he's been out before. The guy who unleashed him told him he was out before.
Damn. It had to be done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did stay down there. but-
Right, yeah.
So much you could have done during that time.
Oh, bro, I'm hiding too. I would have chosen to hide.
I would have been, yeah.
And that's me in 30 years of Surface. I'm not fighting them.
No.
They came up out of nowhere.
Don't even know how they got in. Somebody had to open the vault.
And with the okie doke and took the outfits.
Mm-hmm.
It was all over.
Yeah, I'm really trying to see how this Moldaver thing connects. That's the one story thread that I'm just like, man.
Trying to follow, yeah.
Well, it's just like if that explanation doesn't make sense, a lot of this falls apart for me.
That's true.
Because I'm just like, so she recognizes Lucy's mom, which means that they either had to meet or she had to get info of the vault somehow. Her dad knew of who Moldaver was, so that implies that they met at some point. But he didn't recognize who Moldaver was when she came through. You're at that point.
It's the Tarvona Tyrus. Gotta go fast.
She's not getting fair.
Rolling at speed of sound.
Bro, off of a little sip of water, she's doing good.
Right?
And why you would have stopped there. But
Trey, I did say, was gonna say with her got the juice.
Oh!
How's he gonna shoot his gun?
Oh!
Oh shit!
oh, he different.
He different. He gonna probably eat it.
Oh, golden rule.
Oh no!
On this exchange so far,
Running low on everything.
it was her eye powers.
And he was a dick too. He took like just a portion of the finger. He didn't even do her the service of cutting the full finger off.
Nope.
He cut it like he was cutting an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Just like he was slicing an apple.
Yeah. Now I gotta walk around with a nub. where my finger should be.
Didn't he shoot guns? He can't shoot his gun no more with that finger gone. Like it's the keys.
And she there recruiting.
They're chairs.
Oh my god.
He look like he in college now.
She said, "Oh, Bert." And of course.
Oh my god. Don't take the eye patch off.
Saying, "Yes, I am Bert."
Oh!
The fuck?
Her water broke.
Dang, I didn't know she was
Her
pregnant.
water broke.
It's like I forgot she was pregnant.
You
I
did?
didn't know she was
I did.
pregnant.
How was brought up?
I knew she was pregnant, but because of how the scene was going, I forgot. Until he
That's
said,
the only thing I can think about.
until he said, "Now there's one wet lady," and I was just like, "Oh dang, she is the pregnant one." Because I've always been thrown off because that's why I thought she was so G in the first episode. Because I
Yeah,
was
but
just
she
like,
was pregnant
yeah,
and beating
and
the crap
firing
out of
off that.
She was firing off that gun.
Get in there.
No shoe, missing finger, dehydrated.
Near mint condition.
Yeah, but if I don't go in, you can't get whatever you want from here. So
Yeah.
we're at an impasse. I'm not going inside.
Man, you want those vials in exchange for her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, Lucy. I know you smart. Think this through.
Yeah.
You sure as hell ain't getting me walking through this desert.
Does she understand that he is missing something that he needs?
Yeah, she understands.
So if she just stood
I
there,
don't know how deeply she understands it.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't brought up that he would turn into this other. Like she
doesn't-
still thinks that he's savable. I
Yeah.
guess.
And I don't think she understood that that guy was changing
Yeah.
into something else. She just saw him kill another human being, as far as she's concerned.
Yeah.
But either way, we've seen this voice.
I think I found her finger. There we go.
Hey, why can't we just have the guy's got my original finger out there.
He's gonna attach a finger. That finger's gonna be rotten. Is she
Why?
gonna get an infection?
Yes.
She about to have that ET finger.
The fact that she's letting him do it.
Right?
Hey, look.
Why does it work? So you can reattach. Let's say I get my finger cut off, and I put it on ice, I get to the hospital soon enough. They can reattach my finger, and it's still.
Yeah, you can still
Get it to make
Yeah.
the finger.
But I don't know. But because you have to put it on ice, I've always assumed that it was.
He said,
the-
"I'm
the
simply
harvest
gonna
your organ
has to
harvest
be
your
good.
organs."
Oh!
Dang.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
She thought she was gonna be a sex slave. He's like, "What? That's a disgusting idea. I'm just gonna harvest your organs."
Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense for the Raiders to do this
Mm-hmm.
because they wouldn't get anything out of it.
They thought the Raiders did this? Oh, he thought, he
Yeah.
said, that's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because when we saw 32, there were skeletons and stuff, so we were like, yeah, they just.
So yeah, people have been gone for a long time.
But they had been communicating with 32, so that means they were living there, right? They might, because.
No, that's again, yeah,
Were
that's in line with the whole Moldaver thing for me, because I'm just like there are parts of this that don't make sense yet.
Because the leader that they were, that black lady that they were talking to, was she from 32, or was she claiming to be from 32?
She was claiming to be from 32,
Right, and she
but
brought a bunch
she
of
is from the
bandits.
surface because people on the surface know her.
Biosignals
Right.
from like 2
And
years ago.
They must have been staying here.
For a certain amount of time.
Right.
But how they got in
We don't know.
and how she knows of
Father.
Yeah. And knows enough to where it's just like, oh, you look like your mother. That's the part where it's just like it's fuzzy. There's something clearly happened in 32. before the Raiders even got there.
Yeah.
But they had to have been talking to the Raiders because they had it set up to talk
for a long time because they were
for the
their
marriage
customs.
thing to go through. Yeah.
Right, their customs. They knew what the customs.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
You liar! You lie!
It's like Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Wow.
I'm free.
He said, "Excuse me."
I don't like that.
I'm free.
Just so happened to kick the thing and it just so happened to hit the.
Eyes give her the power.
No fudge.
There's no fudge here.
Okay, you can walk out of here.
Not with me. Them too.
Oh Lord.
She
don't
doesn't
what
know.
she's about to do.
They said okay.
Ghouls. They're all ghouls.
Right? They're all ghouls, and you're unleashing ghouls.
Brain.
She doesn't know.
Brain.
Hey, thank you.
Well, they were nice. He was nice.
Oh, there's more than just Martha. They said those, but we didn't see the other ones.
I don't trust those.
Oh gosh.
You asked for a brain.
Right?
Shoot the. You had the gun.
Ah. Man, he won't be in episode 5. God dang.
Yep. Those are.
Sheesh.
They're not your low level enemy.
Ah. She took that from Chris Pratt, Jurassic World.
Ooh.
You don't have to shoot her.
The pistol.
In the head.
I know there's someone in there. Talk to me.
Wow, she leaped.
Mm-hmm.
I killed someone. No, actually, she had already killed someone.
Yeah.
She already killed a few people.
Hey, bro, in episode 1, she was fighting to kill.
Yeah.
Right.
She's just trying to help those
Yeah.
that are infected.
Alright, here we go. Rico earned some street cred from Hannah Montana.
With it being Fallout, Vault credit.
Ooh, yep. His mom's?
Mm-hmm.
Rose McLean.
Okay. Okay. That's a good bit of information.
Oh yeah,
Upgrade.
she got the leather armor now. Oh, he's just been chilling, dying. Don't give him all of them.
The kindness.
I mean, if he gave her one, he'd have been strong enough to take the other ones.
I guess.
Kill him with kindness.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
that's it. Darn, I thought that was a Piggly Wiggly marker right there.
That can't be all that's left in
If
there.
he ends up shooting her, I swear.
Drugs. You just,
Oh, no.
just giving me all the drugs.
He did say that it is a crazy cocktail in his body.
Spit the fire, call him a ghoul.
Why don't you just take
The box. Just close the
yeah.
box and walk out with it.
Not in the script, sir. Not in the script. I have to watch it.
I'm about to see myself, what I used to look like after 200. Was it 200 years?
Yep. Damn near 220 years.
He doesn't even know what he looks like now. That's crazy. So I wonder if he even recognizes himself.
But it's gonna be awesome because he's gonna be seeing the hero version of himself. So maybe he'll have an association not necessarily to who he had to be to survive, but to what he used to stand for.
Yeah.
Dang. That one kind of
That
flew
was
by.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
So now we
What
have to
did you
figure
think,
out what's
sir?
going on with their mom's access code being used to open the vault.
I think I'm satisfied with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for a little more Ghoul action, but at least that was just the introduction to the concept of it.
Yeah, the
So
concept. of
what do you think so far with the last couple of episodes?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to rewatch
Understood.
them. But it seems to be tracking so far. It's been good. It's been really, really good so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the halfway point, so.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm glad that it carried really well and we didn't have to see like Maximus at all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would have. Yeah, that would have been too much.
Yeah. I think the show is good without him though. For that episode.
The next episode will probably be all Maximus.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't feel like the Ghoul really made this episode either, so I'm still on my train that Lucy is the most interesting
Yeah,
character.
I like her character development in this one. Or her journey, I should say, not character development, but her journey.
I think the point of the ghouls itself is that they need that drug to kind of be under control
Yeah.
when they don't have it and going crazy. And then now that most of them are loose now, so might see them along the other episodes.
Mm-hmm. She really showed mercy there. She said, I didn't have to. I don't
That's
want to
that
end
type.
up like you.
Looking at them like, is this your man's?
Whose man's is this?
Yeah.
Is this your drug?
She's the only character that I really feel like I'm super intrigued by
Mm-hmm.
every time she's on screen, because she does the things that should be like the most simple or the ones that's easy to make fun of,
Mm-hmm.
but it does show dynamically in this world, because she's not like a pushover like a lot of people would associate those types of emotions with.
I still don't get how the finger works.
Yeah, no, she's definitely not a pushover. She really proved herself to be the fighter, especially on that scene when that scavenger was trying to take her out in the bunker in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she was fighting.
Trying
She's
to
like,
take her out.
she said,
Tried to take her
Yeah.
out.
Trying to make her a mother.
Yep.
But yeah, he was trying to kill her. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He was trying to kill her, and she did her best to, not did her best, but she really did fight him off. So,
Yeah.
like, we know she has some backbone, some
Yeah.
grit.
It was at one point her head was ringing.
Yeah. So she's still out here. She bandaged herself up. She's like, I'm gonna survive out here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it for 33.
Yeah, she ain't dying.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Like,
So you got that plot armor.
It's in her eyes.
I don't know that I can call it plot armor. She would just be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because even when like
yeah, up to this point.
Yeah. Yeah, because even with like the what's it called, the ghoul that tried to jump her on this one, it's just like, I'm trying to do the right thing here.
But you keep pushing
All
it to
you
that
gotta
point.
do is walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not walking away. All right,
Alright, bet.
I can get active.
Yeah. I like how she proved that in that first episode, like in this,
Mhm.
like we were talking. That's how it kind of set the tone for her character, because it introduced her as this, goody two shoes,
Goody
rainbows and
two-shoes.
unicorns, and then
Excited about
once
At that point.
once the other guy went left,
And the unicorn
she's
lost
like
the horn.
she's immediately kicks into survival mode and starts fighting back
It's
without
not
without
gonna-
hesitation. She was like, "Oh, this is a threat. All right, I gotta take out the threat."
threatening.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be me.
she's like, "Let me save my life first, and then try to figure out what's going on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's not an idiot.
Mhm.
Oh, she's very smart.
She's not, but she's naive, sure, but only because she's been like sheltered, I guess, literally.
Yeah.
So
And she made a good move
But
going
she's-
past that one
she's
house.
got it, but she's not an idiot.
No,
So
she's not.
she's like
She
not
knows.
naive in that way.
Yeah. I would actually say like
Pretty intelligent.
depending on how you look at naivety versus
Mhm.
ignorance, she's only
She
ignorant of
is
how
ignorant.
things work.
Exactly.
But
She's
she's,
na-
not naive in the sense that it's just like, oh, because I don't know how they work, it must work the way that I think it works.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Lucy be up here just like, all right, y'all want to bring out Gangsta Lucy? I got you.
She can tell when she's being taken advantage of, and it's not like,
Yeah.
oh, she's just not like a gullible naivety,
She's like, I gave you opportunity. Why'd you have to do this?
Yeah.
I told you not to bring it this way. Now look what happened.
It's like the reverse of like what people today kind of go off, where it's just like most people, and I keep it to the surface than fictional land. Most people on the surface know how bad things can get, and so it shapes the nature of how they interact with others. Lucy knows how good things can be, so it influences how she interacts with other people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, yeah, you're right. You can do X, Y, and Z, but I do A, B, C, and it works out fine.
Yeah.
But I'm aware that X, Y, and Z exists. I'm not. It's just if you test me, you're dying before I do.
Right.
So I'm just let you know.
Yeah. I don't understand the finger works though. I'm still.
I was still stuck on that. Yeah, I don't know how it works either.
It's bothering me.
Hey,
It's gonna
look,
give her some supernatural
I'm gonna
power.
just say let it go because
I have to.
I don't understand how the foot thing was supposed to work in episode 2.
No, you
And
see
he only
that
had
makes
it
that
He
makes
had
more
it for
sense
that
to
short
me.
period of time.
That makes more sense to me because
It makes more
it's
sense
not
to me
another
that he
because it-
shredded his leg
because
to
it-
put the boot on.
yeah, because it's not another human foot.
Oh, that was painful.
The fact that the finger is dead and works,
Mm-hmm.
like it's got its own joint that is not connected to the one that she has originally,
Yeah.
and it bends. Like if it didn't bend like a normal finger, then I'd say okay, that makes sense.
And
But
that's,
like
it's wild for him to
if it
fix
just
her
bent
finger.
like without the top joint, the first joint bending,
Mhm.
then sure. But because it bends both places,
Yeah, and
it's
it's
not
wild.
her. It's not her. It's not her original finger.
And it's wild of him to fix her finger only to later say, "Oh no, I'm gonna harvest your organs. Let me fix you
Well,
up, and then
that's
I'm gonna
just-
take you apart."
That's just comedy.
Yeah, you gotta be in one piece. Yeah, I don't know the rules. It could have been.
He took a laser, stuck her finger on, and basically zipped it up, and said, "All right, you're good. Your finger works now."
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, to me, I understand what you're saying. To me, it feels as fantastical as how the foot worked, even though the guy did die, so I'll give it like a point for more realism in that. But it works for me in the same way that like the stim pack worked in episode 1 when she
Yeah.
got stabbed.
Yeah.
Like I'm not questioning it because I've seen weird things already, but I get what you mean.
If they gave her a stim pack,
And then it worked.
and then the finger worked, it might make a little more sense because she like regenerated the nerves, and they just did their thing.
Right, but I'm saying that because they didn't actually explain how the stim pack works in this. You
True.
just saw it,
Mm-hmm.
her do it, and it's just like, oh, you gotta expect that's some video game shit.
Yeah.
It would be like, was it in game? What is the game with the goop juice?
Resident Evil. Resident Evil.
No, that's like an aerosol, but we'll use Resident. Yeah.
Because that's where I normally heard it from, the goop juice they pour on the hand and it.
Yeah, that was
is
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil.
Okay. Yeah. That's the newer Resident Evils, though, right?
Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because before it was like an aerosol spray, and that was the one I was going to think of, but I was just like, where did goop juice come from? I know that's a funny thing. But, yeah. It would be like you dumping some stuff on your hand in order to work, and then just being like,
Yeah, I'm well
yeah.
better now.
Mhm.
Juice.
But them not explaining, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a thing in the game. You just,
Yeah.
so.
But the finger thing is not anything I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like, you don't just reattach limbs.
Maybe it's a
That easily.
new thing they decided to add to the
Well,
show.
yeah, well, I guess that's more along the lines of what I'm saying. The other stuff goes unexplained, so I feel like they're equal. They just assume that, because I don't know how it works. For all I know, that laser revitalizes your organs and then you're done.
Yeah.
But,
Right?
yeah, so
That could be it.
I was
Could
about to say,
revitalize your
Lucy was
finger.
stabbed through her body and then gave herself a shot, and she was running around like nothing
Like,
happened.
nothing
Steroids
happened.
kicking
Like,
up the
nothing.
adrenaline.
The most realistic one is the dude getting his leg chewed up, and he only made it like 10 miles. So,
Right.
so I don't know. I can't give it
He
too
did.
much.
Pop a cyanide pill. So.
Yeah, that's the only. But he was bleeding out. or
Yeah,
whatever,
he was
so-
going to die.
Yeah,
regardless,
yeah.
For sure.
So-
The amount of blood he lost.
I'll give them that one, because that's the one where I can just be like, okay, yeah, that's probably how that should have played out. He just like, bro, I'm not walking on this no more.
Yeah.
I'm dying. that's
You
how
ain't
that's
about to
going.
cut my head off.
After,
Who's that after?
about to go into some forever sleep, gently. But yeah, I'm excited to see more of what's gonna happen. I feel like as we get closer to the explanation of how Rose McClane got involved with the surface, there's going to be a lot of like really interesting things that come on.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be really. I don't know if it's gonna be tragic, dark, or just
It's
eye
all
opening.
above.
Yeah.
All the above.
Cause you guys want to say at this point what your theories are? Like, no? No, you just want to see what happens?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just want to be
Okay.
a little
Also want to
surprise
save
with
on time because
Got a
with
night night.
me,
Okay.
I'm
Alright,
I
then.
gotta
Yeah.
drive home.
Yeah, I was about to say, mine is that she tried to help them on the outside and then got screwed over, and then they used her thing to get inside.
Mine is that
Oh.
she was a part of it, and this was all an
She was
experiment to
amazing.
her.
I could see that if she was the overseer, but she wasn't. The dad was, which that makes more sense to me if he was in on it, because that would explain why Moldaver wants him.
Okay, I can see that.
Because he would know something that she wants to take advantage of.
I got you.
But that's the only way.
Okay.
I feel like she was just a casualty of somebody else doing something they weren't supposed to, and then she was just
They
like,
could have took her Pit Boy.
they did.
Yeah.
They used
They used her Pit Boy.
to get inside.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't her that used it. It was someone
someone-
else
yeah.
using her Pit Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which means something. She died out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they got in touch with somebody, somehow they got in touch with the inside. She tried to help them, or the dad was doing something because he's the overseer of 33, and so he knew something. Like, kind of like how you said, where like sometimes the overseers are somewhat aware
They
of
just
whatever
keep,
their
they
thing
just
is,
keep.
and they have to just keep it going or
Yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
because they think that's whatever their mission is or what
Mhm.
they're supposed to do.
Yep.
She found out. It then led to her either getting outside or something about it. She tried to help them outside, and they were just like, "Oh no, but we can do something else." I feel like that's around the vein of what happened. I hope she ain't evil, because that would make Lucy sad. I
Yeah.
don't want to see a sad Lucy, but
Yeah.
tis what it is.
That's what I'm thinking that she might be. Okay.
But y'all let us know how you felt about Fallout Episode 4 in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share it with somebody that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000.
000.
In the C2 Army. Enlist today and become one of our first recruits. You can also check out the link in our description. It'll be a link to all of our socials, including our Discord page, the C2 Circle. There you can become a champion of the ring and be around for all the content that's going to be lined up next week when we go live closest to
7 p.m. Thursday.
Eastern Standard Time around the dot.
That's right. If you're checking these videos out on YouTube, thank you so much for all your love and support. Let us know what you're thinking about Fallout. If you finish the series, don't spoil us. But if you're enjoying the series with us, thank you so much for all your love and support. We'd love to check you out on one of the live streams one time. That way we can chat it up with you. But until that time comes, let's catch you in the next video with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Wait. We did it. Yay.
Yeah.
This was fun, y'all.
Wrapping up in just a second. As soon as this thing ends, I can hit this button and go back over. Everybody on YouTube hearing this as it goes out. But if you're checking this out on the live stream, thank you guys so much for all of your time today.
Bye.
We hope you got to see some entertaining stuff, and we're glad that we got to spend this time with you.
Yes.
Until next week, though, for our favorite abdominal spasmodic stream, it's been Trey.
Crystal.
JT Wolf.
Autumn.
We'll catch you in the next one with some more Catered Chaos. Peace.
Bye.
Love y'all to pixels.